Take two. Right, let's see if this works this time. So my mic's working. Ah, fuck, I dropped my plug. So, welcome to... we still didn't figure out whether it was 6 or 7, but welcome to the next episode / session of Dungeons & Dragons. I'm going to be unmuting everyone in a minute. We're going to be picking up where we left off of Salem being knocked the fuck out, which was hilarious. She hates me right now. But yeah, so let's just go straight into it. So, where we left off, you guys decided today, last week, that there wasn't going to be much combat. The only combat was within the Crucible, which is what the page still opening is. It's a very plain page. It's literally just a circle drawn on a page because why the fuck not? Didn't have one planned. In fact, the Crucible was a last second thing depending on which character made the perception check, which was Salem. So, a few people may have been arrested for attempting to cast spells.
Oh no.
Which was hilarious. And thanks to the Goliath monk barbarian's stones endurance from being a Goliath, he just about managed to defeat Salem, and Salem is currently unconscious on the floor. At this point, the two people that are still left around the ring, you notice a group of clerics climb down into the ring and fully heal both people. Salem, as you come back to consciousness, the first thing you see isn't the clerics, it is the Goliath over you with his hand held out. Salem.
To get up.
The first thing you see is the Goliath sort of like offering his hand to help you up.
I keep saying that I take 10.
Yeah, you keep cutting out.
Yeah, you
were
do keep
just
cutting out.
Nothing.
Back.
So,
Okay.
Do you take his hand or not? So okay.
She said that she does.
All right. So he helps pick you up, and he looks at you not with like sheer
Can you hear me now?
amazement. Yeah. He looks at you with sheer
Okay.
amazement as he helps you up to your feet, and as the winnings get handed to him, he just turns around and hands them to you. I should probably grab the
Aw,
sheet with
that's
how
nice.
much was won. He looks at you and just says that was a very good fight. I didn't expect you to be as strong as you were. Here, you deserve this, and just hands you his winnings. So you get a coin purse with, let me get to the right page, with 3,850 gold in it.
What?
3,850, the amount that was bet on there, and you get half of the total bet.
Deece.
There was a lot bet.
Beaming. I am so happy.
He then looks at you and
You made a warrior.
he then looks at you and says, if there's any other point where you would like a rematch, I would happily take it from you. However, now, and he just sort of shrugs his shoulders a bit, and you can see you definitely caused pain, and even after he's been fully healed, he still is definitely going to be bruised later on. And he just looks at you and says, now I need a break, and he just walks off. At this point,
Wave goodbye.
yeah, he waves back. At this point, as you're looking around, you also notice 3 of your fucking party members are missing.
And meanwhile, Fendel's just sitting in the stands like he's got like a tankard of ale, and he doesn't look victorious. He just looks tired. He's just sitting there like,
And
all right, well,
Okay, so
I
which
take the tankard out of his hand and immediately
oh, you
start chugging
motherfucker!
it. I start chugging it.
so
All right, well,
Silverin,
Fuck.
you didn't get locked up, did you?
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
I
you
have
did
never.
get locked
I've
up.
No, I
never
didn't
done
get
Dimitri,
locked up.
You
I
did
am-
get locked up, didn't
so,
you?
Yeah.
hey, Salem,
Which means
I've got good news and bad news.
yeah, 2 of the people don't get the money.
That was a
Yeah.
fucking. The good
Yeah,
thing was it's a fucking great fight. The bad news is a fucking party got arrested trying to help you cheat.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, except for oh, what the fuck is his name? The
You and
necromancer
Silverin.
guy.
No, he got locked up
Right.
as well.
No, but I'm saying except for the necromancer guy, he got arrested trying to help the other guy.
no.
No, he got
got
technically
arrested
he
trying
got
to help the
arrested
other
because
guy.
of his drink.
No,
Yeah.
one of the party got arrested for trying to help the other guy.
The guy that was trying to help the other guy was Urkel because he had bet on him.
Okay, right. Yeah, yeah. The Full House character appears to have been arrested for trying to help the other guy.
So, here's the thing. The two people that, like, there was 3 of the 4 members that got locked up. Those 3 members are all the ones who placed bets.
Yeah.
Because half the party that got locked up are all the ones who placed bets, meaning the 2 that actually won their bets don't get their money.
Wait a minute. I did bet on Salem.
You bet on Salem where you wouldn't
You
get the money
lost.
anyway because you lost.
You lost.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did put money on
That's
Salem.
why I'm saying the people
Yeah.
who won money don't get their money.
I say
oh well.
Salem.
Well,
Put 200 on you. Can I get that back? And noticed you
No.
got the prize money. Oh,
We're going to the jail. I'm out.
Yeah, I think we should first talk to the people and try maybe find a diplomatic way to get
Yeah.
them out.
Whoever,
Alright, then.
right, anyone but Salem, because, like, Salem, you were fighting at the time, make me a perception check to see if you can find which way they were going. So, Silren
Oh,
and
fuck,
Fendel,
I'm
make
good
me,
at that.
make me perception checks.
perception. Okay.
Fendel,
you can't see
you're
it.
still, you're just staring in amazement that even though she lost, you
There
still
it
got the
is.
money from it, and you were just really proud by that fight.
No,
However,
honestly, I
Silren,
think it's just that he's been drinking, so he's just kind of out of it.
yeah, he's also a
I
tad
took
drunk now.
your ale.
Actually, yeah, that's hilarious.
You took my fucking. You took my
Yeah, you're pissed
fucking
off
ale,
that
you
she took
bastard.
your ale.
Ah, you motherfucker!
You want that 200 that you bet, and also you want that back. You want that ale back.
I'm not gonna fight her for it, but no, I'm just kind of. It's just kind of like, you motherfucker, fuck you.
So you're a bit distracted. However, Silren, you did notice that they were dragged
Never-
off back towards the castle ward, to where you all came from originally.
Okay, do I see any guards
Never
around?
had a drink before
yes,
in
you
her
do.
life.
I would like to.
If she's never had a drink before in her life, make a Constitution saving throw.
Let's see.
I would like to approach one of the guards.
Which she's made a con save. Yeah, you're fine. Like you, considering you've never drank before, you downed this like whatever was left of this ale. It was fucking nice. You want more. You know you can handle more.
Or I give him the tankard back.
Oh,
Okay,
well, that's
so,
just full of backwash.
Okay, so Silren, as they're having this sort of thing, you go towards one of the guards. You'll notice a lot of the people in this town are elvish, just because I like elves. Elves are awesome. That is genuinely my reason for having them mostly elves. You walk over to an elf with a heavy crossbow in his hand, and he's just standing there.
I'm gonna walk over with
I
him.
would like to. Excuse me. My friends have been caught up in some misunderstandings. Do you happen to know how we could resolve those?
He gives a sly smirk, and as if say, you're with the cheaters.
I'm not with them.
You just said they were your friends, so...
Yeah, I mean, I'm not with the cheating, but with the person behind the cheat.
I never said the cheating, I said with the cheaters.
Yeah, but I just wanted to make that clear.
I mean, technically, they were with us. It's just that their actions do not represent the ideals of this group as a whole.
I don't care.
Yes.
You lock up who needs
Okay,
to be...
so-
We just deal with those who need to be dealt with during these crucible matches.
I got you. What's the so? Is there like a fine or something they got to pay to get out? Or
There
like,
will
what's
be a
the-
fine. However, you need to go back. You need to go to the main offices within the castle ward.
All right, cheers.
I start
Uh,
going.
He,
and I'm gonna
he then
kill them.
He then explains that the person you need to talk to, you've already met before.
Oh, fuck.
You've got to go and talk to Valavia.
No. Fuck
that. Okay, hold on. Let me think.
Okay, while this is happening, I'm going to now go to the 3 people that are all locked up. So, Demetrio and
Hold on,
Urkel.
wait. I
Oh no,
got
this
one
is
quick thing to ask the guard.
okay. Quickly.
Can we see them at the cells? Can we just like talk to like see them visiting?
Yes, you can visit them all you need. You would also have to go through Valavia to organise a time to see them.
All right then.
So yeah. So Urkel and Demetrio, you notice the door to the outside of the building you're in open and being dragged in by a handful of guards. you see Zarakas just walking, laughing as they drag him in. There's 4 of them. 2 of them, even though your hands are shackled, they have their hand on your wrists to make sure you don't try anything funny. You've also been gagged because some of your spells are just verbal. So you just notice him as if he's like severe, like basically brought in like a slave.
Okay, I owe you 5 gold. I said it would be Styron who got it dragged in here next.
He gets thrown into one of the cells, the other side to you, the other side of the building to you, so one near the entrance, whereas you have been are a bit further back. At this point, Valavia walks in. She looks at you, Demetrio, with a sheer look of disappointment on her face.
He's just leaning at the back of the cell with just his arms crossed, like... It's an entire misunderstanding.
What did you get yourself into this time?
Just disappointed.
I was playing a prank with my comrades across the ring. It was a fool's decision. They thought I was
you should know that any sort of spells around there shouldn't be cast.
Yeah, I've not really been around that part of town before, so I didn't really know.
But you've seen the amount of people that have been dragged in for the same thing.
Yeah.
Which you would have. Well, unfortunately, I cannot get you out of this one. You'll have to hope that your new companions can help you a bit, because this is a bit out of our range. We can help you anything that you do within the castle ward, however, out of there, you're on your own. As much as you are a dear friend of ours, we can't get you out of everything.
Okay.
So, back to the other 3. Are you making your way towards?
Yes.
I'm assuming that you're literally storming ahead, Salem, with, like, angry?
Yeah, that is exactly what I'm doing.
See, here's the thing, like, I've now gotten used to what your character's going to do. I could probably predict, like, what's going to happen, which is why I'd already planned to have guards. I knew that some of you would get arrested. I just knew it. And Zarakas, you're the one who I knew was going to get arrested, at least. Like, I'm surprised it took you towards pretty much the end of the fight too, but I knew it would happen. Bear in mind, each time someone got caught, the DC got higher because they started becoming more aware that there are people trying to help.
Just out of curiosity.
Hang on, my earphones just out. So each time one of your comrades got caught, it sort of made it harder for the next one.
How was the DC when I rolled my 19 as the second one who tried to cheat?
The second one, it was a 20, then it went to a 22.
Oh, god damn it.
So that's why you notice I was like, oh fuck, and I was like genuinely sorry for you because you were so close to making it. The first one was an 18, then it was a 20, then it was a 22. I made it go up by 2 each time. Because with those sort of things, I don't use rolls, I just use general DCs, and because there was a lot of people, that's why it started off quite high.
Yeah. Oh well, it's a game of chance.
It is a game of chance. The dice can fuck you over, or they can help you out. So, you all make your way back to the stockades, where you were originally in, to the sort of cells, and as you get there, you see Valavia walk out, and you can tell she's a bit disappointed over something, and you just assume that it was over Demetrio. And she was like, glad to see you here. As much as I would like to, they're in there. In which she just opens the door for you, and steps out your way in a hurry, knowing. She also shouts in, saying to the guards, keep an eye on her, will you?
Where are they? You! I'm about to blow up.
At this point, you notice the 2 guards that are in there, they sort of reach for their long swords just to be safe. And it's more for their own protection more than anything. They can see you're pissed off. But as they retreat, you notice they also take a step back in fear. And you're like, they don't want to have to use that if they can avoid it.
I don't care about them.
Yeah, but they're just doing their job.
I point at the cell door. I'm like, open it.
We cannot do that.
It. I am going to kick his ass.
I cast Calm Emotions.
Who's casting calm emotions?
Fendal.
Alright, that's fine.
So everyone within 20 feet of Fendal needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Well, the only person that would really need to calm down is Salem. So Salem, make a charisma saving throw.
Hey, yeah, she's fine.
You're still pissed. Like, you feel something try and calm you down. Like, you just feel this random flood of energy. You just
Just a
shrug it
little
off.
bit.
Like, you're that angry at them getting locked up. It just doesn't affect you.
I start shaking them. What were you thinking?
You can't shake them. They are behind bars, and I'm assuming that they're probably the complete opposite ends of each cell.
I'm shaking the bars.
Oh, okay. As you put your hand to the bars and start to shake it, one of the guards comes up, puts his hand on your shoulders, like, "Excuse me, madam, you really need to calm down." You feel his hand
Kill
shake.
them.
You feel his hand shake on your on your shoulder, as if like he's only doing this because it's his job to.
I look at him and I'm like, I will not hurt you. Hurt those two, and I point at Fendel and Silren.
Not Fendel, it's Zarakis and so. Oh yeah, the two that are around.
These are the ones
Sorry.
that aren't
And not
locked.
just standing the other direction. Just like, you
What's that?
couldn't if you wanted to.
Hurt them. I'm not going to hurt you or any of your comrades. However, I am going to kill them, and I point at the three in the cells.
At this point, you now notice at the threatening of killing people, three
Oh,
more
God.
guards have all surrounded you,
Alright.
all with
I
their
believe
swords
there's
drawn.
I'm not going to kill them.
There's a
I'm just going to kick their
misunderstanding.
ass.
They
Hey,
still
what are the
stand there just with their swords drawn towards you.
I would like to address them.
Alright, then I continue yelling at them. What were you thinking?
I think it would be beneficial.
Zarakis stands up, although still blinded, and walks towards the what's it called?
The
The
cell,
bars?
the bars, yeah.
Yeah, laughing.
Enough that I can slap him.
Do you get close enough so she can slap you?
Well,
Zarakis, how close to the bars do you get? Hello?
Brim.
Hmm.
Brim.
Can you hear me?
Well,
Am I still there?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Where's Zarakis then?
I don't know. But still, I already have a plan to do if this doesn't stop soon.
Okay, while we wait for Zarakis to get back, we'll quickly go outside for a minute to the people talking with Valavia.
Okay.
You are making conversation with Valavia to try and get them out of this.
well, Fandel.
Yep. Yeah, this is going somewhere. Okay, remind me. So we're upstairs, not part of all this.
No, you're all just outside right now.
Okay, and
So-
but we're
You hear
not.
me screaming.
We're not.
So it's
Can we hear her having a mental breakdown?
Oh, yes, you can.
Oh man, I'm fucking glad we're not down there.
So, is there any way to get our friends out of there quickly?
The quickest way to get them out would be to pay a fine, and
Yeah. And what's
that
the
is per
fine?
person. This will be. It will be 50 gold per person.
Fuck,
However,
done.
because you've already helped us out before, we can put it at 100 for all three of them.
Done.
Yeah.
Take it.
Yeah, have it. And
You then hear her shout in, "Guards, release them!"
oh
and
no.
they put their sword
Oh!
resheath their swords. They sort of usher you out first, Salem, and they're
Ah!
sort of standing between you at the moment. As one of the guards goes through and unlocks all three cell doors.
Give me my shield. Give me my shield right now.
Oh, your stuff never got taken off you. Like it was just giving you on because like you weren't there long enough to be put through anything. Like it was just temporary for now. Like if they had waited like an extra 5-10 minutes to get there, they would have then come through and took everything off you. So you've still got all your stuff on you, but just.
But yeah,
Yeah.
So-
Once I
Dimitrios,
step out of the cell,
Thank God
first
that
thing I'm
finished,
gonna do is-
didn't have to intervene. Thank God that's finished already. I didn't have to intervene. I could have just finished it quickly, but Salem may have suffered for us a bit.
So you're
Salem.
out of the cell.
Yeah, you're all. Well, if you choose to walk out your cell, yes. Otherwise, you're still in your cell. It's just opened.
Okay, I'm out of my cell, and the second I step out of my cell, I cast Sanctuary on me with a first level slot, just so Salem can't attack me.
Oh, I am still furious.
This is Salem right now.
Yeah. So, who do you cast out? Is that cast on yourself?
Yeah.
All right then.
Yeah, Demetria's
So
also
she
going to
has to
walk out.
make I think a charisma saving throw, a wisdom save, before she can attack me.
What's the spell? Sanctuary? Oh, wisdom.
I'm still outside. The guards still have me separated from you.
Oh yeah, the guards are still between you. Salem, make me a
not
perception
gonna
check.
try
Make
to
me a
ignore it.
perception check with disadvantage because you're furious. So make it with disadvantage, but make me a perception check with disadvantage. 13. You notice a hole between them, small enough for you to sneak through. Like you notice a
Yeah,
gap just between them that you could easily get through.
But at the same time, I'm not stupid. I'm stupid. I'm going for it.
You're going for it. I'm not stupid. Goes for it anyway. You are stupid. You don't. You walk into every trap I've laid so far.
Oh,
Okay. Make me a general dexterity check. 10. I'll say you managed to get through just in time. So as you come through, you feel the air of two hands rush towards you, but you just barely manage to dip through it. Who do you run towards?
immediately go for Zarakis to punch him in the face.
Roll an attack. Unarmed strike again, so d20 plus strength plus proficiency, so 4. That misses because when you were against him you had to roll 5s in order to hit him. Although, Zarakis, do you take the punch?
He's disconnected.
Oh, is he gone?
Here.
Oh, fuck's sake, I'll message him.
Oh, never mind. I'm going for Demetrio then, since he's not here.
Okay, Demetrio, what's your AC?
16.
16. So, Salem, what's your strength?
Strength is 21.
21, so that's a plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, still miss. Do you accept the punch?
No, Demetria's going to raise her hand up and cast Empowered Axie on her.
Okay, just press it so I can see what it does. Because I forget.
Outside we hear the commotion. going on,
Make
but-
a wisdom saving throw, Salem.
Okay.
Let me pull up for the DC of that, because I have it written.
That's a 12.
Yeah, you are now under the... So, your actions are now being controlled by Demetrio. You suddenly feel this wave of energy flood through you, and you stop in your tracks.
Demetria just sighs and just goes... Go to the castle wall and go to the castle wall on the other side of town and take a breather.
Which you do so.
Yeah.
So, as you go to leave, make me another wisdom save, because you get to make their regular wisdom saves.
It's a 19.
Yeah, as you get out the building, you get about 15 feet away, and then you feel yourself come back to you.
I am furious.
Oh yeah, she does take 2d6 psychic damage as well.
Roll the damage then.
So just
Or less. I'm furious.
2 takes half of it because she succeeds, so only take 1 damage.
Wow.
So,
Slight headache.
like, ouchie. I hope.
That was a decent enough roll for inter-party things, and the only reason I'm allowing this damage without anything happening is because it just works for everything that's going on. Like, it's not you're not trying to kill each other. Like, I'm letting you get away with this. Like, the rolls are allowing you to get through this.
Okay.
I try to go back into the building.
As you do so, the guards that you managed to slip through, they block you, and no matter how many times you try and get around them, just roll me a it would be an acrobatics check just to see if you can get through. It's
Or
very
athletics
fucking
to
hard.
ply your way through.
Really
No,
bad.
it's acrobatics because she's having to try and be dexterous to get through it all.
It was really bad.
Yeah, no matter what, like you would have had to roll a 19 or a 20 in order to be able to get through.
I just sit on the floor and pout until they come out.
Just know I could do this 7 more times.
Yeah.
Alright,
And once
so
we run out, I can still hold her for, I don't know, 5 minutes or so.
I just realized, so like Fendel walks out and is like standing there and he's like, well, fuck, now what do we do?
At this point, you notice a small halfling run towards you. You actually recognise this halfling as one of the people that works for you,
Okay.
who's usually stationed at the in the mansion, but he
Oh,
sort
it
of
doesn't work for me then.
runs
Fendel's
up-
not part
yeah.
of that.
Oh, I'm talking to
But
everyone else.
I
And
run
he
over to
runs
him.
up to you all.
Um,
We. Oh, sorry. And you just sort of see him crouch down, put his hands on his knees. As you can tell he's not used to running.
I'll take out my water skin and offer him some.
He takes it off you and he just starts guzzling it down. Thank you. Right. We had a note come through for all of you, except for you two. Points towards Fendel and Demetrio. Looks at you with confusion. Is like, never mind. You have been summoned somewhere. We don't know where. We've just got a note for you. We need you back quickly as well. We've got some issues to be dealt with back at the mansion. And as you say, as he says that, you see a little bit of fear run through his face.
Tell him to like calm down, and I
And you...
get the guys from inside, and I just grab them by the. I'm not gonna hurt them this time. And I
yes,
start
she needs.
dragging them.
And the halfling sort of walks through with you. It's like, yes, they need to come back to their home. There's some issues they need to take care of. Is everything all right here? He's starting to now look at at them all, sort of exiting the cells. Confusion hits even more as one of the faces he doesn't
Fine.
recognise, but the other two he does. He only met Silrun. You actually recognise him as the guy who opened the door to you when you originally turned up at the mansion.
Okay.
Sleeve and start dragging him outside.
Had a little bit to drink, had some stupid ideas.
Yeah. So you guys own a mansion?
Shit.
Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Go home.
Okay. So are you all starting to make your way, or is there anything else you would like to do quickly beforehand? I know that one of you's had one other thing you needed doing.
I think we wanted to come by a general store to buy like ammunition and stuff.
Yeah, one person wanted to buy ammunition for something, and there was also, I think, was it Urkel? Did you have something you needed to do? Didn't we plan something?
Nothing that is urgent, except maybe stock up on ammunition.
Okay.
Is this
it wa-
something
it
we can
was-
do at
Even that can
Paramore?
wait.
No, one of the guys needed to do something to actually set up for something in Parable. I think I can't remember exactly. Yeah, it was you, Urkel. It was you, Urkel. Remember, we had that thing that you wanted to talk about that I had written out specifically for you.
Could we? I don't remember which one. Could we hop into a one-on-one shortly to you to remind me?
Okay, I will quickly PM you what it was because I've remembered now. I've just remembered I've got it written down.
I forgot.
Yeah, I'll message
Sorry.
you now. Let me find you. Nope, that's the wrong person. At least I am 90% sure it was you.
because one of those that things wasn't really that urgent. It can wait until we come back.
It was the one with the one with a certain organisation.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that
I
was
think
you.
this-
Thank God.
Yeah, I think this can. I think wait for the next visit since this sounds urgent.
Okay, that's fine. Okay,
Yes.
so do you all start going back?
Yeah, I'm going to collect materials on the way to make my swallow potions.
Okay. So right, you still need to PM me a list of what would be needed, like roughly.
Oh,
I'm assuming you. I'm assuming that you would have done your research to find out what would be needed.
yeah.
Okay, if you
Pretty much, yeah.
if you PM me a list,
Yeah.
sorry guys, sorting out things for different characters. They each have their own little side things that they've got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some things you might need to replace because it has materials from, not D&D.
Yeah. I'll translate it into what would be used for D&D.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Waiting for a message off someone. There we go.
Okay.
Let me just quickly send a text.
By the way, do you know what happened to Grim?
No, I messaged him, but I've got no reply yet, so I'm assuming his internet's fucked up. We're just going to say that Grim is just following you all and sort of keeping his distance from Salem.
If he gets anywhere near me, I'm going to slap the shit out of him.
Oh, yeah, he's keeping his distance knowing. Do.
Do.
Okay, those are going to be, like, if translating them, they are going to be awkward ingredients to find. You already technically have one of them on you.
Mm-hmm.
The other bits, we'll say you find them. It costs you because of the sort of unusualness, like how unusual these ingredients are, and the fact that you've had to look around quite a bit. It does take you about an hour to find everything that you need.
Yeah.
It costs you around 20 gold to get enough to make 2.
Well, it mostly just like a roll of 1d4 on how to make them, but on how many I make.
Yeah, but you find enough ingredients to possibly make 2.
Okay.
Because I do it that way. It's a case of you can make them, but you get the ingredients to make a certain amount of them.
Yeah.
Because that's how it works in Dungeons and Dragons. You buy the ingredients
Yeah.
per potion. So you've got enough to make 2. You will also have to obviously spend the time to make them, which you can do when you get back to the mansion, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys are all walking, the little halfling looks towards. Well, he does know you, Fandal, but he doesn't know Demetrio. Because don't forget, Fandal, you got locked up with them. Like they basically locked at you in a room. He looks at you, Demetrio, and is like, who are you?
Oh, I'm a person who's traveling with this band of adventurers for
He's
a while.
an idiot, is what he is.
He just sort of smirks a little bit and is like, is this true? Is he with you guys?
Yes, he's with us.
Okay, that's fine. He doesn't need to know my name. I'm just a servant. And he just sort of walks ahead, and you can, even though he's small, like you can tell that he's. The only reason he's got the job he wants is because he needs the money for something, but he walks with that sort of that big I am walk that wants to show he's more than he is. Look, you guys that are that actually live at the mansion, at one point he was thinking of actually starting to train before Ilaria's untimely death. But that's all you actually know about this guy. Like, he's just another servant.
Mm-hmm.
So you make your way back. Whoever's leading the group, make me a perception check.
Definitely not me.
I wouldn't be leading.
Okay, that hasn't shown up 10. Okay. You notice nothing out of the ordinary on your walk. Every now and then you do hear the chirps of birds. You hear the odd like breaking of twigs like in the far distance, but nothing really catches your attention specifically. You return to Parabor. As you get there, you see people that you know from there sort of welcome you back. Some people still giving you their condolences over the loss of Ilaria. You return to the mansion, and as you get there, you notice one of the doors to the entrance is severely damaged.
I immediately run ahead.
Okay, so I don't have an actual thing for this, so we are literally going to be using this map for everything, because this is a plain one basically for me to draw out little bits. So I need to get rid of this on maps. Oh no, it's on GM overlay. Give me a second. This takes the piss to sort out. So you want objects and table? Give you that away. Yeah. So I can delete that token. So as you walk in, you notice some of the servants look at you with sheer terror.
I start
they don't
asking
say
what's
anything.
wrong.
They don't say anything.
Can we?
Then
I would
start
like to do an
I
insight
start
check if I
searching the
can
mansion.
see what they are specifically horrified by.
Can you? What did you say? I couldn't hear properly.
Sorry.
Just an insight check.
Yes,
to
insight check.
What they are horrified about.
Yeah, insight check.
There it is.
Roll 20's being slow lately.
15.
You cannot tell exactly what they're scared of, but you know that it's definitely not something they're used to seeing around the mansion or even around Parabor in general.
I'm gonna start searching the mansion.
Okay, make me a it would be an investigation check because you're looking for specifics.
All right, give me a second. That's a 3.
You don't see anything
So-
out of the ordinary. You're too focused on the fact that near enough all your servants are in the main hall looking terrified.
Right.
Dimitri's going to walk up to them and just say, what's been going on here?
They don't reply. They just are too terrified in order to be able to say anything. You notice a lot of them are crowding around a specific door.
I go up to the door.
Yeah.
Okay,
As do
Do I know what room
as-
this is?
they don't move. It takes you a little bit to be able to get through them, as a lot of them are about the same height or taller than you, Salem.
Yeah, I figured.
Dimitrio's just ready to pull out his. He's just holding the hilt of his silver sword in his back. He's just walking up to the door as well.
Do I know what room this is?
Yes, this is just one of the very many sort of living rooms in theory, like one of the very many areas that we just go in to relax and converse with each other.
I tell everyone to get back and I go to open the door.
It's locked.
I go to smash the door.
Roll an
You know,
attack
I
on
was
the door.
gonna recommend.
No. You're not.
Nope, she's already said it now. Roll an attack on the door.
You know, I was
going to
gonna
try to stop
recommend that you
Unless only-
possibly try to bash your way
That's a
through it, but
23.
there we are.
Is anyone trying to stop her?
Yes.
Nope.
Okay, roll a strength check to see if you can stop her.
Oh, jeez.
This will be going against the actual roll she made, so strength check. The plus 10 doesn't matter. Yeah,
Why do you people
you would have to
fucking
roll.
bother?
Face
She
on the backswing.
make me a dexterity saving throw as well now, Urkel.
Oh my god.
Why do you bother? Why don't you just let her live with the consequences?
Oh no, this is
Yeah.
for you to have the consequences of Trying to. Oh my.
No. This is Fendal talking to Urkel.
Oh, okay. Urkel. As
I
you
myself am
grab,
not naturally Australian.
as you grab the axe, you go flying with the axe.
I'm
Your
using
head.
my I'm using my warhammer.
Roll damage on the door, Salem.
14.
Okay, you
Ouch.
absolutely smash through the door. First of all,
Nice.
Urkel, you take that amount of damage, so you're lucky with the roll. You take 1 damage as your head slams into the door with the power of Salem's swing. Because as you grab it, you realise, oh shit, I'm not going to be able to stop this, but it's too late. Your hand grips around it, and you fly into the door.
I don't even apologize. I just walk in.
As you walk in, roll
Can somebody
initiative.
get the number of that card?
Course.
Oh, I need to clear the turn order first. There we go.
Dun, 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 dun,
That
dun,
is
dun,
16.
Give me a second. Give me 1 second. So we're just going to say Zarakis is staying out of this. I will put your character tokens in. I don't have an actual token for this thing yet because I only thought of it about half an hour before we started.
Oh, fun.
Oh, dear.
So I'm just going to be. I do have something though. Don't worry. Fuck. I need to find where I've written it out. Fuck.
Everybody
that's
roll
where it
initiative.
You recognise these things as you walk in. You've dealt with these before in Vixtra's lair. And they've got the same sort of patterns and markings. It's not that one. Right. And I no longer have tokens for them, which is why I'm having to find the sheets again. Please say I saved those sheets. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. Fuck. Where are they gone? Nope. That's the
Yay.
thing. There we go. So there's that. Oh, thank God I've got them both. So, right, I'm going to quickly draw out a little map thing. So, I need shape.
Yay, kobolds.
Yep, they are kobolds. So there's that. There's
I think.
that's where the door was. It's now broken. Salem, you would be here. I'm going to just for now draw a couple of little circles for where the things are. Let me go back to this.
Yeah. Urkel's probably right behind her.
I would do this. I would be beside the door.
I will grab your other token.
Actually, Urkel, I just like threw you into the room, if you'll recall.
Nah, you threw me against the door.
Yeah,
And I
he's just
basically
outside
I'm
the door.
somewhere close to the door.
I have lost all your character tokens. Could you all pull them back in for me?
Just
What?
I have. I've lost all your
Yay,
character tokens, so.
see, yeah, you just
Oh.
drag them all in. You can
Yeah.
just go into the journal and just drag your characters in.
Right, and I need to draw one in a different colour so I remember who he is.
Journal.
This is fucking great. The fact that I didn't have anything done. Right, if I do this, does that mean I can just? No, I have. Yeah, I can do it like that. And move them around.
Kobold number 1.
So, let me. Have you all rolled your initial? Really, guys, you could have at least fucking pressed your. Oh wait, you didn't have your characters. Never mind. It is my fault that your names aren't there. So Demetrio.
Well, you're cutting out, so we can't really hear you. Boy.
Okay, Silran, there we go. So that's 4.
I've got
Just need. It is. Fendal, I need you to roll your initiative.
Okay, so remind me, what are we fighting here?
Kobolds.
Okay, cool. I was sitting there thinking, like, You know, I'm debating whether or not I actually want to attack random people that we busted the door down on.
Oh no, they are kobolds and they have weapons at the ready.
Okay,
I-
cool. Just
I
making sure
really-
we're not attacking innocent folk here.
I rolled the second time because I think I've got advantage, if I'm not mistaken. because
Yes,
of my-
one of you gets advantage. So,
Yeah, and that would be.
kobolds, I now
Okay.
need to roll initiative for them. Give me a second.
Now describe the room. What's it look like?
Well, I will draw in some other items. Well, some other squares that are items.
Are we in a cave? Are we in a house?
You're in the house. You're in like sort of living room.
Okay.
Black refers to like chairs.
Okay.
Then we're gonna have the yellow ones as tables and desks and stuff like that. I need to draw a little black chair here. And then you've got one more colour, which will be the blue ones are like bookcases and stuff. The pink ones are the kobolds, and well, they're all kobolds, like the pink and the red. However, the red one is a slightly different thing. Which you guys that were at the Victor's Lair would notice this to be another shaman. Right, so I need to do /R D20 plus. I decided I'm going to start rolling using this again so you can see what my rolls are. So it's +2. So they've got a 7. And then the other guy, because he gets his own initiative,
Oh.
is also a D20 plus 2. Oh my god, my rolls are really crap right now. So 8, 5. Urkel, I need you to just roll me a straight D20.
Just straight D20.
Yeah, to see if you can go before the shaman, as you both have the same initiative.
Okay. I mean, he has the higher initiative, I think.
No, you've both got the same. That's why you need
Oh,
to
yeah.
roll it, Urkel.
4. No, sorry.
Yeah, you need to roll it. Just roll a D20.
Yeah, I forgot a space in that. D20. He goes first.
Okay. Just let me send another text, because I have people I talk to. So let me quickly add another number to the end of him so that he goes first. Right, and descending. Finally. Silren, it is your turn. You are all outside the door, and you have little items in the way. I am proud of myself for that quickly drawn map.
Do I see anything in there?
From there, from there you can't see anything. There are people in the way.
Okay. Can I push my way through them, or?
They are classes your allies, so you can just move straight through them.
So the things are tables, or?
The yellow ones are tables. The black are chair. Blue are bookcases. Pink are kobold. Red is shaman.
Oh, okay.
I have quickly drawn a map using different colours, and I'm proud of it.
Yeah, I just realized. I'm going to move here,
In fact, to make it easier, I will.
and I'm going to use my bow to shoot the shaman.
Hang on, Silren, aren't you the guy with the guns?
Yes, but the bow is better at the moment.
Okay.
Oh,
that +3 longbow that you got.
yes.
Fuck's sake, you being elvish allows you to use it. 20. So ping which one you're attacking?
This one, the
You're
shaman.
attacking the shaman. Okay. Roll damage. As I grab his sheet. 9. Okay. Oh fuck! I've lost my pencil. Looks like I'm using my phone. Okay. So right. That's that. Extra attack, same guy. Roll damage. 12. Okay, he's still standing.
Okay, and that is my turn.
Yep. Right. Before I go to the next turn, just let me write out these things. So.
But you see why I'm using the bow.
So it's total of 21 damage, which puts him on that. They've each got. Well, they each start with about that. And there was 4 of them. Okay, next is Fendal.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and walk in here. I'm guessing all purple. Are
Purple.
goblin?
The pink ones are ordinary kobolds,
Okay. And red is the.
and the red is the
guessing.
big guy. Yeah, he's a
Gotcha.
slightly bigger guy, but he's. You can't tell which ones are more dangerous right now.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna run over and hit this one with a great axe then.
All right, roll for an attack.
And. Bop.
That misses.
Aw. That's it. That's all I got then.
Okay.
I'm not gonna use up any spell slots on these.
All right, Salem, your turn.
Let me see. Okay. Well, this is the only one I can reach, so I'm gonna go here next to Fendal. And use my Warhammer. $26.
26. Roll damage. Okay, let me take that off. Okay.
Boom.
And then with my Warhammer again.
Okay. Same guy. Roll attack.
They're 26.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
13.
Okay, so that's 25 damage. Right, I'll take that off in a second. Is that it? So that's off that guy.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna use my bonus action to rage.
Well, you've done that after the attack, so the rage damage will go on next time. So that
Fine.
puts him on that. Okay, so it is Demetrio's turn.
So he's going to move to here, and he's going to take a shot with his hand crossbow. That's
Okay,
this
roll
dude
for an attack.
with his light
So
crossbow.
that's on the 2.
Yeah, it's light crossbow.
Light crossbow. That hits. 11. Okay, so that puts him on that.
He's going to cast Empowered Quen as a bonus action. So
Okay,
it's-
so all right, so that's temporary hit points for you. Okay, good to know.
15 HP. Yeah, 15 extra HP. And that's about it. Second his turn.
Okay, so it is now the red guy's turn. He is going to. He's going to. So that's in a cone as well. So that's perfect. So, how far away are you? You're just out of range. Salem and Fendal, I need you to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
You both fail, so you both take. Wow, you both take 2 damage each as he uses a thunder
Oh
wave.
God, no!
Oh,
I did
no.
1 because I'm
I'm-
raging.
I'm
Yeah,
down to
you
50 HP.
Oh my god, it's so terrible. He is then going to. He can't do anything else right now. That's going to end his turn as he speaks in a language that only Fendal you understand. And
Right.
it's Draconic. and he just shouts to the rest. Oh wait, no, he can't from there. What am I doing? He will. It helps when I move the character to where he should be, doesn't it?
I mean, it'd probably help.
15, 20. Actually, he would have moved there so that he can. Does that get you in as well? Yeah, Demetrio, I need you to make the save as well.
Oh yeah, Constitution save
Constitution
throw.
saving throw, please. Natural.
Natural
Yeah, you
one.
fail it. So you take 2 points of damage from your temporary hit points
Oh, yeah.
as he ends his turn, giving it to Urkel.
Well, I think by now I've noticed that this shaman is probably the biggest threat in the room. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my ring of spell storing and bonus action cast spiritual weapon at 3rd level, which I stored in there. which
Okay,
is-
where are you casting it?
Hmm?
Where are you casting your spiritual weapon? Draw me like a little square or something where it is. Well, either way, that will, if you're rolling an attack with it, it will miss.
I'm going to.
And
Yeah.
there, let me quickly
Round about there.
roll myself. Roll damage against Salem.
Oh!
Yeah, because of where you've put it. Because of where you've put it, it's too late now. So roll damage on your spiritual weapon.
Okay. Just the thing. This. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
roll the damage.
Yeah. Damage.
Five.
It's 5 damage.
And because it's force damage, you take all of it, Salem.
Wait. Sorry. Actually, it only rolled 1d8. It's 2d. Supposed to be 2d8.
Roll another d8 then.
Roll it again.
For some reason. 9.
So you take 9 points total damage, Salem. As you see a spiritual, what's the weapon?
It's the 4-flanged mace. So it's basically
It's
this
a mace.
big war mace with 4 blades coming out of it.
Okay, you see a giant mace, like a sort of glow, like a sort of goldish glow to it. You feel it hit you in the back a bit. You just sort of shrug it off.
Sorry.
Focused on what you're doing. Urkel, so that's your bonus action.
Yeah. And for my action, I have drawn my crossbow. I'm going to shoot at the shaman and hopefully hit 21.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
6 piercing.
Okay. So that puts in there. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay, it is now the kobold's turn. Please say that they've got what I thought they did. Yes, thank God they do. That works. Ah, fuck. I dropped my thingy. Okay, so this one, hang on, the one right in front of you, Salem, is going to stab at you with his little dagger. So roll d20 plus 4. So that does not hit. Oh my God. I think I might go back to use my app. Genuinely might use my app again. Fine. And then the other 3 are going to all sling use their sling, because that's what they have, towards. First of all, this one's going to move to here. He's going to move to here, and he's going to move here. Towards Demetrio. So first attack.
Wouldn't I be in code? Because
No,
Maybe.
it's they get to choose who they attack, and they've got a ranged attack, so they're attacking you. So the first one, I'm guessing, misses.
yes,
The second one misses,
misses.
and the third guy also misses, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, they all miss. Your AC is too high. I might go back to use my app. That ends their turn.
You sound so defeated.
Yeah.
Silverin, just fucking. Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yes.
shoot at them twice again.
Pow pow.
Go on then. Yeah, that first one. Wait, who are you shooting at?
The shaman.
Okay, that one hits. Roll the second attack before the second damage takes. Yeah, it hits. So I'll take both of those damages. So that's another 25. Okay, he's starting to look a bit weak now.
Okay, I was wondering that. And I'm gonna move.
Okay, make your movement and then.
That's my turn.
Okay, Fendal is going to hit the thing with the. Actually, you know what? Fendal is going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay, cast a spell so I know what it does.
It unfortunately gives me an attack, so I can't. Basically, what it does is a 15-foot aura is projected around Fendal, and creatures that he chooses, who start their turn or enter that area for the first time on their turn,
Yeah.
take 3d8 radiant damage if they fail a Wisdom save, or half that if they succeed.
Okay, so both of these guys need to make wisdom saves.
Bingo.
All right.
And I will bring up. I'll give Fendal an aura that you can see.
Yeah. Well, I've got your. Luckily, I've got
There you
a
go.
save, so he needs to roll above a 14 in order to save. Okay. So what's the shaman's wisdom? I'll roll his first. That's a plus.
Actually, the DC is 15.
Your DC gone up?
Huh?
I had your DC written down as 14.
Yeah, but I hit level 5, so my proficiency
shit,
went
yeah,
up.
it goes up, doesn't it? All right, I'll sort that out in a minute. So the first, the shaman fails.
Okay.
The kobold, he's definitely gonna fail. Yeah.
Okay. So there's your damage.
So.
So 18. Yeah, we'll go radiant.
Yeah. Well, the shaman is now dead.
Cool.
And the guy who was right next to you is looking incredibly weak now.
Okay. And let me see here. Yeah. So and at the start of its next turn, it has to make another saving throw, and if anything, and gets within 15 feet of Fendel, it does the same. And what's funny is how this is envisioned is little spirits flying around, slashing at stuff.
Okay.
I don't know. I just find that funny. That's just what the spell description says.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so Salem.
I'm going to take my warhammer to the head of the kobold directly in front of me.
Yeah.
It's a 23.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage. 10.
And-
And this guy is now dead.
Dead.
Like, he is. Your
Well,
warhammer just indents itself in his head. You sort of have
That
to
case-
struggle a little bit to pull it out, but you managed to get it out.
I'm going to move over here to
Okay.
this one. Do the same thing.
Okay, roll an attack. 18. That hits. 15 damage.
15.
Okay, so he's now on that. They've got a good bit of health, don't worry. They're still standing.
Doesn't she also get 2 damage from
yeah,
raging?
plus 2 from raging.
Yeah,
I've taken
so
that
that
off
would
now
be.
as well, so that's 17.
Okay.
Because unless you specifically say you're using it with 2 hands, it's classed as you're using it with that first damage for 1 hand. So, is that your turn? Hello, is that your turn?
Yeah, she's.
Okay, I didn't hear her. Demetrio, you're up.
So, I am going to move to here,
Okay.
and I'm going to take out my silver longsword and slash at the bottom guy.
Go ahead. 14. That misses. Just about
Hey.
misses, man.
He's going to slash at the top one then with this other attack.
The one above you that just hits.
Yes. And that's a +2 as well. +1. I mean, +1. +1. Wait. Let me see. I always forget this. It's +1.
Okay, so that's 6 damage.
Yep. And as his bonus action, he's going to cast Art in a 15-foot cone in front of him.
Okay,
So-
so that will just
Like-
just go to the top guy.
Of
Don't hit that top guy.
yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see if it would hit that top guy. So, okay, so I need to make a strength save. I need to make 2 strength saves because they both have the same. I'll just roll 1, and that's the first guy. He fails, and the other guy just about succeeds. So the guy you hit succeeds. The guy you missed fails.
And he is pushed back 10. He is pushed back 10.
10 feet, and it will be directly from you.
Yeah.
Okay. So he is now there. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. The shaman's dead. Urkel.
Okay. Well, I grab my crossbow and I fire at this guy. And I have to roll damage. Roll an attack.
Uh huh.
13.
Misses.
Damn. Well then, I'm going to bonus action move my spiritual weapon over here and attack him.
Okay. Roll an attack with your spiritual weapon. 14. Just
14?
misses.
Oh god damn it.
Sorry, man. So is that your turn? Yeah, it's your.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm ducking here behind here out of the
Yeah.
doorway.
So, this guy is going to move there. This guy's going to move back within range of you all. They all pull out their daggers. I'm going to put him actually on them on the squares. They all pull out the daggers and they all go to attack the guy with the massive sword. They all get advantage because of their attack tactics.
Yeah. Attack the monster hunter. I bloody well dare you.
So, the first attack, if I just copy this, is a natural 20.
Oh dear.
The second guy
Ah, well, I have 10 hit
is a
points.
23. And the third is a miss. So for the natural 20, so that's roll 2d4 plus 2. So the crit, you take 6 damage.
Okay.
And the other guy that... Oh, no, that's the question mark, not a roll. And the other one, you take 3 damage. So you take a total of 9 damage.
Oh no.
As the first guy just runs his blade directly into your chest. The other guy tries to aim for the same spot and just sort of goes off center, which is why it doesn't do as much damage as it could have done.
Yeah. Oh no. I've almost out of temporary hit points.
Oh no! And that's their turn.
Yeah.
Silverin.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot an arrow at the one right here.
Okay. Roll an attack. I just thought I need to take damage off that guy that you'd hit.
17.
That hits.
8 damage.
Okay, give me a second. So he took 6. That one, he also took that much. So that's that one. So that top guy, he takes another 8. So that puts him on that. Okay,
I'm gonna shoot
Your first
another
attack?
arrow at him.
same guy. Okay, roll an attack.
13.
Natural 1, that misses,
Okay.
and even a 13 misses anyway. So let me again. I've got to do a certain thing because of how close everyone is.
It's ridiculous.
Circle of friendly
That's fine.
fire.
It just goes straight into the bookcase. Like, you were that far off, it hits this side of the bookcase.
Okay, and that's my turn.
Yeah. Okay, Fendal.
Okay. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. Or not here. Here. So can I get 3 wisdom?
Yes, you can in a minute. Just let me send this to someone. Okay, so 3 wisdom saves, all with -2.
Whoopee.
And they all fail.
Unfortunate.
How much damage did
Cool.
they take again?
They all take 20 radiant.
They all take 20 radiant. Okay. The bottom guy, looking weak as fuck. The other guys, they look a bit weaker, but they're still holding on.
Cool, because I still have my action and bonus
Oh
action.
my fucking god.
Yeah, it's a pack.
Yeah, it just happens. It just happens. It's
Spirit Guardians just happens, dude.
It just happens.
Tempest Axe on top guy.
Top guy, yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Bop.
And he's dead.
And then I'm gonna use my lizard folk bite thing on the next one down.
Okay, that
But I missed.
Ay, caramba. Salem. Go ahead, finish the boss.
Darn it, I only did 75 damage.
Oh, only, oh, fuck. Your character needs to be nerfed. Your character severely needs to be nerfed.
This is literally just using base player's handbook and
Yeah, I know.
Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Yeah.
This is my Adventure League character.
Yeah, I can see why you use this sort of character for an Adventurers League.
This is
Wait,
even
this guy is legal in
min-maxed.
Adventures League?
Yes, there's nothing illegal about this character.
There is nothing wrong with this character. He uses it in Adventures League. He's using
Yes,
literally
West Adventures
the only
League.
thing that was even close to homebrew is the class, but that's in an official
Remember,
book.
Spirit Guardians is a level 3 spell,
Yeah, I know.
and the Tempest Great Axe is a +3 Great Axe that I was given in the last session.
Yeah, it was that thing that you'd got, and I was like, "Fuck you." I didn't realize it was going to be that good.
It's a weapon capable of destroying the Orb of Dragonkind. Like, this is an end of Rise of Tiamat campaign item.
If I knew that, considering we're going to be doing considering we're going to be doing that, you wouldn't have fucking had it.
You put it in a random chest.
Whoopsie
Oh
daisy.
my god.
I
mean,
should've looked
I
through
mean,
everything.
you gave me a ring of spell storing. That thing is.
Yeah, that wasn't me. That was from the one shot you did.
And then there's
Don't blame me.
yeah.
Don't blame me. I did the rolls.
So yeah, you can blame him, not me. Right, Salem.
I'm not complaining.
Anyway, back to the thing. Salem, it's your turn.
Is the one directly in front of me dead?
No, he's weak though, very weak.
Hammer to him.
Okay, roll an attack. Well, because of how close, I've got to roll severity. And that one, holy shit.
Double net one.
Yeah, so that is amazing.
Double that one.
Alright, it's fine. Don't worry.
I have another attack.
Yeah, you still have your other attack. Don't worry, you still got that. So roll again. That makes up for it. Let me see. If I roll,
That's 19 damage.
and I'm just checking something. Let's see. High or low? I'm using something that someone I know does. High or low? Salem.
So,
Hey, Salem.
Salem?
You guys hear me?
High or low? No.
Yeah, we can.
We can now. High or low?
What do you mean?
Just say one. High or low?
Hey?
High? Okay, you managed to wipe them both out with that swing.
Oh!
The swing was just enough to kill the guy above you all, and then easily killed the second guy, which is why I did. Basically, I rolled a d100. If you guessed correctly for what I rolled, whether it was above or below 50, it depended on whether you killed one or both. Only because it was a critical hit and how low he was on health.
I didn't
Well-
get any kills. I can't put it in my book.
Unfortunately, no, you cannot. So, they are all now dead. I'm going to redraw where the others were so that you remember. So, if you want to go up to them, there was the kobold there. There was one guy there. There was one guy there, and there was another guy who died. Can't remember where.
I think it was like right. I think it was like.
Oh yeah, there was the actual shaman who died there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the charm was.
Okay,
wrong
there you
here.
go. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's there now. That's where his dead body. It's where his dead body fell after he was knocked back by the spiritual guardians. We'll say that.
Yes, I will go check
The two
him.
bodies-
Oh,
the
Okay,
two
well
bodies
you
for
can
me.
once we go for a break. Once we get back from
Okay.
a break.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. I
am
wanted to
going
make myself a sandwich.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and try and get in touch with Zaraka, see if he's coming back. If not, we'll continue without him, and his character will just stay there for now. So, we'll be back in 5 or so minutes. I need a fag, I need to go and get something to eat, and I also need a toilet. See you all in a minute. Hey, there we go. Right, and we're back. I honestly thought my laptop was going to break then, because it went too slow. So, we are back. Grim, unfortunately, has not gotten back to any of us, so he is no longer going to be here, obviously. However, we shall continue with where we left off. Don't worry about those random sets of rolls. We were just talking about overpowered shit that I will never allow.
Well,
They all
So
are,
you're
It is
not
they were all
only, it's one of those
talking
cases of
Nice
it's
mock,
only
huh?
overpowered if everything goes well.
yeah, of course.
We're all
But-
talking about
Yeah.
making these super powerful characters, and I'm just interested in making really ridiculous stuff, like the bard I was telling you about.
Yeah, that's it.
I stumbled ass first into making Fendel powerful. I just like lightning.
Okay, right, anyway. Who's searching the shaman?
Me.
Roll
No,
an
I'm just
investigation.
I'm just searching.
Okay, roll
the
investigation
in
checks.
front of me.
Investigaciones. Oh.
Dimitri, you're searching the shaman, aren't you? I see. No.
Yeah.
You
am.
don't see anything of use there. Urkel, which one were you searching? Were you searching the little guy in front of you then?
Also
before
the
you
shaman.
moved? Also the shaman. Okay. You find a note.
Okay.
Also, he doesn't have any actual weapons on him. He's got a dagger and that's it. Salem, investigation check on the guys that you're searching.
All right.
You find 3 more daggers.
Daggers. I have 8.
Okay, you find, and I'm assuming then pick up 3 more daggers.
You've got throwing daggers now. Good.
Yes, you have plenty of daggers that you can throw. Are you proficient with them though? That is the thing. Oh wait, yeah, you are.
I think so.
Barbarian, I would assume so.
What do you mean? Aren't I upset?
What?
I thought I heard someone say, "Am I not upset?" I'm tired.
No,
Shut up.
I said barbarian. I would assume so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this note, I don't actually have one written. This is all off the top of my head. Just to try and get the next bit going. This note is written in Draconic. So Urkel, you have it and you cannot read it.
I don't see it in the handout notes, but
Because I haven't, it doesn't exist.
okay.
It's a
So,
case
yeah,
of don't forget, all of this wasn't planned. Like you suddenly out of the blue said you all wanted an RP session. I want to get on with the next thing, so it's a case of
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
now
good for the next thing.
trying to create things off the top of my head. I'm improv. Just deal with it. Theatre of the mind. So yeah, you Urkel, you cannot read the thing. And you don't recognise the language.
Huh.
Can read Draconic.
Could anybody take a look at this?
Yeah, I'll take a look at it.
Fendel. Okay, you take the note. You can understand it.
Cool. What
It's
does it
in
say?
Draconic. It's addressed to the shaman, which I haven't got a name for because I don't know how to fucking name kobolds and shamans. But it's addressed to him, and in it says, it's the summary of it is, it doesn't say to kill you, it just says to render you all unconscious and take you somewhere. It is then there is then an address given of a city.
Okay.
I will pull it up now. Give me a second. Because I now
Cool.
need to open up this thing because I forgot to open it up earlier. Fuck, where did I save it? It's a problem with having like 6,000 fucking things. Nope, it's not that one. Which means it's in this one. No. Fuck.
DM problems.
Yeah, severe DM problems because I forget where I save everything. Is it in there? Yes, it is. I had moved it, that's why. So, it sort of just says to take you all to a specific place, and it says to take you to, once I scroll down to the correct part, a place called Penthill. This is where I've changed it because the original says an invitation. This is not an invite.
Well, depends how you look at it.
Well, in a way, it is. So it's basically, it's just a note saying to take you to Penthill. They had a reward offered on there. However, obviously, you kind of figure out you wouldn't be able to get the reward for it, considering you're all alive and they're dead.
Well, I mean, I would like to look into who wants me dead, so... What about you?
Long
Yes.
rest first.
Let's go. Let's do the night.
Okay. Well, it is only about sort of 2 o'clock in the afternoon as you are returning.
I
Well,
used
actually,
2
with-
frenzy rages last game, so I have 2 points of exhaustion.
Yes, you do have 2 points of exhaustion, actually.
Wait, did 2 more of them just pop up?
No.
Oh, okay, sorry. I saw 2 more. I saw the 2 dots, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I hadn't deleted it all again. I'd put them back. I'd put them back in so that you knew where everything was.
Gotcha.
Right. So I actually have what exhaustion does. I think. Did I write it down? No, that was the one I was supposed to write down next. Fuck. Okay, let me find out what happens with 2 points of exhaustion. Give me a second to load up on my phone.
I think I have.
I know that it's. I know that you get disadvantage on all ability checks. For the first point.
one.
Exhaustion. D.
Speed's halved. Movement
And your speed's halved currently. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you move 20.
No, she's
Yeah,
it's
so-
20
15
feet. Well, it's 20 while flying, 15 while walking.
Oh well.
Because she gets 40 feet worth of flight because of her boots.
I'm gonna go to my bedroom and like fall asleep.
Okay. Considering if you're so, I'll say that because of the amount of time you're going to be resting for, because it's going to be from like 2 o'clock in the afternoon until whenever you guys wake up, which would be probably.
Around 10 o'clock at night.
No, I'm on about if you're. Wait, are you all going to rest now?
No.
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 Doing,
gonna
I'm
say.
I'm doing.
I'll just.
Fendal can take watch if need be.
You're in the mansion.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But yeah, I'll spend the night making my.
Reiterated that we're in the mansion.
Yeah, you are now back in the mansion. They were in the mansion waiting for you guys.
And we were right before our fight. Somebody was like, "So where are we?" And we had already established that we were in the mansion.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying like
That's why I
like,
drew
I
a
could keep
sort of front
watch.
room type thing.
Yeah, I was saying I could keep watch in case more goblins showed up because if these ones got in, more might try.
Bubble.
Sorry, right.
Fell asleep. I didn't even say goodnight, say goodbye. Just walked past everyone.
Witches don't really sleep; they just meditate. Pretty much. They do what witches do what elves do. I don't know.
Witches are basically elves that aren't elves that can be elves.
Yeah.
Which
Like,
is
if you're-
confusing to explain it that way, doesn't it?
If you're an elf or witcher, like, why? You're just wasting being a race. Something else, and also have dark vision.
You mean you can achieve something in life?
Yeah.
So, is there anything that you guys want to do with the rest of your afternoon? I know Salem's gone to bed.
I would
Yeah.
like to tinker a bit.
I would have made my potions.
Okay.
I think Fendal's just going to do some kind of religious practices towards Valkyr, that kind of thing.
Okay, that's fine.
And then Dimitri's going to practice playing his
Practice playing his what?
lute.
Okay,
Fendal's going to
roll
grab
performance check.
Oh no. I have a negative performance. Yeah.
Anyone who walks past, you hear what sounds like fucked up chords, and like it sounds really bad at the moment, but you can't help
Okay.
but
Yeah. I'm practicing.
yeah.
Yeah, Fendal is gonna inscribe a prayer to Valkyr into the hilt of his new axe in Draconic.
Okay. At which you do so. It takes you a little bit of time, but you manage to.
I've just got my whittling knife.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do?
Urkel's probably going to assist a little bit with the cleanup and then restore the spiritual weapon in his ring.
Mm-hmm. That'd be something that you would obviously do
I'm
overnight.
gonna say that Salem definitely wakes up for dinner and then immediately goes back to bed.
Well, we can say that the servants came and got you up for dinner. So, while you're over dinner, you have a nice full-on chicken, like sort of roast dinner, potatoes, veg, meat, everything. It's a really nice spread.
Definitely gonna try and steal Fendal's ale again.
Try it. Sleight of hand. Fendel, make a perception check.
Alrighty.
Okay, it doesn't work.
What was she trying to do?
I'm trying to take your ale again. This time I'm just doing it to piss you off.
You fucker!
What are you gonna do?
What's he gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Okay, so we're sitting at like the table, right?
Yep, and she's obviously sitting next to you. She's trying to steal your ale.
Okay.
Even though
What
she has
am
her own.
I going?
She could ask for her own, considering.
Oh, I know. She's probably just doing. She said she's doing this.
Yeah, so this is just adding some really some fun.
Okay, can she make me a wisdom save, please?
Make a wisdom save.
Okay.
I'm going to let message me what's happening and why she needs to make a wisdom save. She's definitely failed it.
Yes. Oh no. I'm literally just gonna. I'll tell you, because I just cast it on her.
What did you cast?
Command.
Command. Oh.
Just kneel.
I hate you so much.
You ask her to kneel.
No, I'm kidding. I'm just gonna say. Okay, so I imagine she's going to. He's even gonna let her pick up the tankard, and like as she's going to take a drink, he's just gonna say drop, so that she drops the tankard full of ale on herself.
Okay. As she drops it, it hits the floor, and as it hits the floor, the ale just. Because you're not that tall either.
No. But I imagine like as she's going to drink, she's gonna like. It's literally just gonna be like drop it.
Mid chug.
Yes.
So, Salem, as you feel this urge to still take his tankard, even though you've been caught, you grab it, you start to drink, and as it reaches your lips and the ale starts flowing into your mouth, your hand releases it, and it just goes all over you.
Just
Wearing
up in
a
the
white
entire
shirt right now.
Oh.
Since it's all wet. Everything.
And
Well, he's not into no. He's not really into no, so he's just gonna sit there just like,
Nope, you're still under the effects.
No, it only lasts for 6 seconds.
Is it? Is it only a one turn?
Yeah, it's one round.
Ah, okay.
Suggest the thing that is longer.
Yeah.
He's not even looking in her direction. He's just he says the spell. He hears the clunk and the other direction. He's just smiling.
He's just smiling. Salem, make me a perception check to see if you notice that smile. To see if you can work out what's actually just happened.
Oh, he's not. Oh, he's got a shit-eating
no,
grin. He doesn't care.
However,
so she definitely did it.
You don't notice it. You just think he's laughing at the fact that you just dropped ale over yourself. He doesn't realize that. As far as you know, insight check. Salem, insight.
Okay, I hear you now.
Salem, insight check.
Inside.
I'm sort of pairing these up together.
13.
Yeah, as far as you
I mean,
know,
to be fair, he did have to say the word drop right before it happened.
yeah, but she. That's what I'm going for. Like, you notice that you know that smile, as much as you don't notice it properly. It's just like a sort of slightly there. You know he did that, and it pisses you off a little bit. He said it. He said if you pissing, you just get you grab your oil.
No, he dropped it.
No, she has her own.
Yeah.
Remember?
Fine.
Because you said that you allow her to take yours, so she still has her ale that's
Oh
right in
yeah.
front of her.
Wait, how you gonna pour it on him? You're all the way down there.
She has flying
I
boots.
have
Remember?
flying boots, dude.
That's why I let the little gnome take flying boots to make funny things like this happen.
I cast command again.
Roll a new wisdom save then, Salem.
Drop.
6.
Just drop again.
I'm
This
still
time-
holding it over you.
Yeah, she was. So she drops it, and
Drop.
the
I'm holding
tankard,
it over you.
the tankard itself hits you on the head, but the water
Ow.
sort of splashes. Hang on, no. Here's the thing. Don't get so happy now, 'cause Salem, the way you are, even though you dropped it on his head, it still splashes and hits you. It's just the tankard hits him on the head.
I'm
Guys, please be civil. We are eating here.
You also all look around and you notice some of the servants that are just stationed throughout and just sort of smirking and trying not to laugh.
I like the idea that like this keeps happening, but from anyone else's perspective, it's literally just
It's just you being very clumsy.
tankards.
pick up a little food and throw it at whoever told us to be civil.
Yeah, that was Silren.
Roll a
What are you
d20.
throwing at me?
I'll throw some potatoes at you.
Okay, just roll a d20 then. 3. You
3.
miss. They
That
miss.
miss.
The potatoes miss, like severely miss.
I'm gonna preemptively cast sanctuary on myself.
Guys, we just want to eat.
Thing is, I can imagine, like, the thing is, you notice in the corner, just sort of sitting there silently, you just see Zarakis eating his dinner, just judging you all, like, severely judging you all, the way he does. You just see him shake his head, look back down, and continue eating.
Isn't looking at me, I'm gonna throw food at him.
You're going to throw food at him, roll another d20.
Oh my god.
That's a 12.
Okay. As he looks back down at his plate, what are you throwing at him?
Again.
Chicken. You see
No,
the
potato,
chicken.
she said.
Oh, potato. I couldn't hear properly. The potato just... Is it mashed potato or normal potato? Which one are you throwing?
Mashed.
It hits him directly on the head and just goes all over his
Yes!
head, into his hair and everything.
If you don't stop throwing food,
At this point, he looks up, a bit angry, wipes it off his head off to the side, stands up and just leaves. I'm not making him do anything. I'm not risking him killing me when I see him in college.
100% trying to start a food fight.
Oh yeah, he's just ignoring it and walking out. I'm not letting him kill me.
Fucking
I know
God,
him
I'm
in
gonna
real
throw
life,
more
remember.
potatoes at him.
Roll another
If you don't-
d20.
if you don't stop throwing food now,
Sorry.
we're gonna have to remove you.
So I'm gonna cast suggestion on her. Sit down and eat. She has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, roll me another wisdom save.
4?
As much as you want to start a food fight, nah, I'm just gonna eat.
Pretty fun. Going.
Three mages bully a barbarian.
Okay, so you all eventually finish your
boy.
meals. And, Salem, I'm assuming you go back to rest. Hello?
By the way, you're only technically you're on once the suggestions.
He just looks at you and just nods back. Quick thing, was that a private message, Fendel?
No.
Oh, okay, so everyone saw that. He just looks at
Yeah.
you and nods back.
Wait, isn't Grim here?
No, he's not here. That's why I'm having to sort of.
Oh, wait.
Roleplay his character.
Wait, who said you're? Who said you're?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That's that. Then that person. That's who he gave thumbs up to. Carry on.
I'm definitely back in bed now, so
Okay.
rest of your meal.
So is there anything else anyone would like to do? It's now about 8-ish p.m.
Eh.
So is it? It's still. It's probably still around summertime, so it would be still daylight.
Yeah, it's sort of getting late evening. The sun's starting to set.
I'm basically sitting out, flipping through my prayer book, waiting for night to come.
Yep.
Urkel is going to sit outside, flipping through the prayer book, waiting for night to come.
Okay. You do so. It's very peaceful outside. You hear the birds chirping. You hear what little sound of the bustling streets slowly start to die off as nightfall approaches.
To which Demetrio goes to a free room and sits down and goes into a meditative state.
Okay. The servants show you to a spare room for you to as your chambers. They welcome you in. They close the door too as they leave, not shut it properly, but sort of to give you your own privacy. They sort of close it too. They leave. They show you, so you've got your own room. It's nothing fancy. You can tell that this is definitely a guest room, and it's not really a guest room for the higher up guests.
Better
But
than
it's-
sleeping in a
it's-
barn.
It's modest, but not too over the top.
Mm.
As nightfall comes, you all go about for your evening's rest. And that is where we're going to end today's session, because I am absolutely shattered now. I haven't slept properly in a few days. We will start tomorrow with the actual intro to what we will be running. And I will see you all guys on the YouTubes next time.